Barbarians? This is Neil with The Barbarian Dad coming to you on a Saturday with another video, how to, and it was going to be an unboxing video, but I got a new camera, or a camera that my brother's let me borrow anyway, and my head was cut off the entire video. So I thought that I would do another take of it. My wife's over here off camera laughing at me, but that's cool. So anyway, I did get an unbox and Anova mini, or it's a Nano, I'm sorry, Sous Vide cooker during Amazon Prime. These are normally $130, and I got this for $99 on Prime. So I don't know if they're still on the deal, but I've always wanted one because I'm in the quest to make fantastic steaks. I'm trying to eat less grain and more meat, and so that means I gotta cook more steaks. So I've had these before, or steaks done by this before. I've cooked with friends. I've never done this myself, but it's super simple. There's plenty of how-to videos. There's plenty of people that do this online, and I just wanted to show you what I'm going to do today. Out of the box, I am a pretty experienced griller. I've done all kinds of meats on the grill, and I have a couple of grills that I use. But again, preparing the steak this way is going to allow me complete control over the steak so I don't overcook it. Right? So I'm going to set it today for a medium rare ribeye. And I'm really excited to do this again and have it perfectly all the way through 130 degrees. So in the box that came with it, I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about it. Again, it was pretty simple. Other than packaging, it comes with the instructions, which who needs this? We're not going to even use it. And our Anova cooker, right? So this is really easy. It doesn't come with a pot, which I didn't want another pot or plastic thing to have to deal with. It is just a warming device, which warms the water and holds that to a certain temperature. It's really simple. It plugs in, you screw it to your own pot. It's got a clamp on the back. It's got a minimum and maximum fill line for the water to ensure that you're actually getting the water warm enough. It's got the temperature on there, the temperature set, and it also hooks to Bluetooth. It also has a timer. So that's pretty neat. So we'll hook the connectivity up to the app off screen. I'm just going to go ahead and use it with the controls right here. Now, I went ahead and did 3 steaks vacuum sealed. Okay? So easy to do to make your own vacuum in a Ziploc bag. All you have to do, put the steak in there, put it underneath the water, and it will push the air out for you. Just keep the top up above the water level, and everything will push out and get you a pretty good seal. I do have a vacuum sealer, but I didn't want to get it out and waste the vacuum bag and time and effort and all that kind of stuff because I'm tired today. The middle barbarian kept us up last night. Starting at up 2:15 to a little after 4. So simple enough. We have it set to 130. We press the little play button, is what it looks like, or the go button, and it's going to go here. So after it hits 130, it's going to sit there for 2 hours. Then we're going to pull it off. At that time, I'll bring you guys back, and we will go outside and sear this on my cheap little propane grill outside. All right, so we're back. We have finished our 2-hour cooking period of the sous vide steaks. So we're going to turn off the machine, which is pretty easy. You just unplug it, and it's done. No big deal. Okay, so what are we going to do now? We have the sous vide steaks, which I don't know if I said what I marinated these in, but all I did was put them in some Worcestershire. I really like it, and that's just pretty much all that I ever marinate most steaks in. I really like it. It helps break them down. And you can see, I'll show you the bag. You can see that it is consistently cooked all the way through. Okay, so now I'm going to get a sear on it. A really hot grill, really quickly, and that will finish it up. But a couple things that we need to do. We've got all this juice, so we're going to empty the juice out in the sink. And we're going to pat them dry, okay? Very important to pat your steaks dry before you throw them on the grill for a sear, okay? If you don't, then they won't sear properly because they will start boiling. And the outside start boiling, you won't get a good sear, okay? So, pulling out the meat. It is very tender, falling apart tender. That's just great. That's awesome. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're going to pat these dry. I will probably add a little seasoning to them. I've found that Jack Daniel's makes a steak seasoning that is fantastic. I really like it. And I know it's not organic and all that kind of stuff. For my go-to steak seasoning, I use Chef Keith Snow's. It used to be a Montreal steak seasoning. I don't remember what he calls it now, but I'm out. And so I need to go get it. It's organic. It's delicious. It's in the Montreal vein of spices, and it's really, really good. I've used it for years and years. So that's something that I certainly do need to get some more of. But I don't think I have any of my steak seasonings tonight that are my go-tos. So I will do a little garlic powder, a little pepper. Now, I don't add salt typically in cooking. I feel like people can add their own salt. You may disagree with me, but I typically don't add salt, especially the meats that I'm grilling. Okay, so those look fantastic. So, what we're going to do is, again, get these things seasoned up. A little bit of garlic powder. So, a little coating there. There we go. I should probably flip them, but I am at the moment. Let's see here. A little pepper. Now you could have done this ahead of time, but I didn't. So we'll just flip them. Get them done this way. Oop. Really just hanging on there. Oop. Good. It was a little much, but doing it offhanded. Alright, cool deal there. Looks good. And I think that should about wrap it up. These look fantastic. Okay, and these are ready to go to the grill. So what we're going to do is we're going to break down the camera and the tripod. We're going to go get our grill all set up. Should have done this a little bit earlier, but dealing with kids is part of what it is. We have one coming in right now. You want to say hello to everybody? Come on. Come up here. You can look at the camera. Whoa! Say hello to everybody. Say hi. Hi. Okay. So we're going to go get the grill set up. We should have done that earlier, but we're going to get that done and we're going to bring y'all with us. All right, so I made it back out here finally to the grill, and we're going to sear these steaks real quick. Okay, so I got a drink. Needed one. A little bit of bourbon and tea. If you've never tried bourbon and sweet tea, I just made your life better. Go try that. It goes really well. So we're already up at 680 or whatever it is. It's close. I ended up putting a little bit of butter on these because why not? So we're going to get these. This is not a great grill. This is just something I picked up at Academy Sports right during the pandemic for a cheap amount of money because I didn't have a grill, and we're already burning. Thank you, burger. Kind of what that is. So we're going to get a sear on that. Done. Done. Well, that looks good. Little pro tip, always nice to have a thing of water on your grill. I'll put out those grease fires as needed. It's not quite as much as I would like. Should have probably pulled this one first. Looks pretty good. That looks better on that side. Looks good, just not perfect. Here to lock in the flavor. Pull that bad boy off. Okay. I think that's about all we need. Just get some good flash searing on it. Again, I didn't spend a whole lot on this grill. Some kind of off-brand, but they look fantastic. The steaks look fantastic, but the grill was cheap. It did what it do. I ended up getting a Traeger for myself from Costco right after I finished my deck up there. So what I'll end up doing is, I'm sure I'm going to be doing some grilling videos about, you know, various things on the Traeger. And I'll eventually get a Weber. I'd like a Weber Genesis, but what I want to do is build in a kitchen underneath my deck. I've got a second story deck back there. I want to build in a kitchen under there and get a Weber Genesis too. So all in good time. Until then, this thing does fine, man. Cook all kinds of stuff on it, and it does fine for its purposes. So what it is. So this is the Barbarian Dad Sous Vide. I would say is fantastic. It's been a good experience so far. We're gonna try it out. I'll put a picture of the plate up on Instagram and put it at the end of this video here, and you can. And I'll let you know how it is anyway. So it looks good, it smells good, it was really easy to do. I like that I didn't have to have a big mess out here with my pan. I could just throw it out here and not have to worry about second plate coming in, just get a quick sear in. So I'm excited to see how this tastes and, you know, be able to tweak this recipe, I'm sure. But I love this sous vide. It's been a great experience so far. So anyway. Hey guys, so side note, forgot to mention a couple things you need to do. Remember to let your meat rest. A lot of people really are obsessed with eating meat straight from the grill. And everybody loves their meat warm, hot, whatever. But something that we need to focus on when we're grilling or we cook any meat is letting it rest when it comes off the grill. So I've been letting this rest for about 5 minutes. While I was doing that, I decided to go check my garden. And I hadn't been in a couple days. And now I look like I'm pregnant. With everything I got zucchini and squash and tomatoes and bell peppers and some banana peppers that really are too hot to be banana peppers. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some of these peppers and we're going to cut them up on the salads. We're going to maybe cook the zucchini tomorrow. Maybe cook up some of the cucumbers or cut them up and put them on the salad. We have a couple more in the fridge, but just as a reminder, it's always good to grow a little bit of your own food, and it tastes so much better when you're cooking, and it's also very rewarding. So while you're letting your meat rest, go check your garden. Don't let it get overgrown like mine. And I hope you'll have a good time with this video. I hope that it helps you a little bit, maybe make a decision about cooking with sous vide in the future. And if you have any questions, post them below. And again, I'm going to get a picture of this finished, simple meal, easy to do, and post it for you.